Good morning. Good morning. Please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be followed by the invocation given by Taja Barnes-Jones, President of the ASU Student Government Association.
Every voice that sings, oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave? What a land of the free and the home of the
May we all please bow our heads. We come now grateful for each and every graduate before us on today, for the impact they have made on campus and the community of Albany State University. We will never be able to say thank you enough. Each of them has fought their own battles and persevered to create a beautiful journey they are able to call their own. Today, on one of the biggest days of their lives, I ask that they are able to embrace their imperfections and celebrate all that makes them unique. Today, we thank you in advance for careers, joy, and happiness. We ask for rest and rejuvenation for the long hours and sacrifices made to get to this point. Wrap your arms tight around each individual graduate and help them feel the love of their family. Thank you for this solid foundation, a true union of work and inspiration. This teacher for those who strive for success. To thee we give praises above all the rest. Amen.
All right, Taja. You may be seated. Good morning again to the Albany State University Fall 2021 graduates, administrators, faculty, staff, alumni, distinguished guests, families, and friends. Welcome to our commencement ceremony. I'm so glad you're here today to celebrate with us and our graduates during this time. Before we begin, please join me in a silent moment of reflection and respect as we recognize our loved ones who could not be with us today. Thank you. So graduates, I know y'all are proud of yourselves as you should be, and your family is just as proud as you are. So I hope that you find that place where you know you've accomplished something humongous through what you have done and what we're going to recognize you for today. Your commitment towards earning your degree has made today a reality, and not just for you, but for your families who are ready for you to move on as well. You're among more than 800 candidates who will receive a professional certificate or a degree during our commencement ceremony. We have a special group of graduates today that will be graduating that are still enrolled in high school. So at this time, with all of our dual enrolled students and graduates, please stand. Thank you. Let's also give a round of applause to our fully online students who are also joining us today virtually. And today you will receive your award for being a scholar, a fighter, an achiever, and a hero. Someone in this room is looking up to you. You have taken our pillars of academic excellence and student success and applied them in stride. Excellence is not easy, but it is the standard in all that we do. Congratulations on this accomplishment. Family and friends, please join me in giving a round of applause to our graduates. Thank you. And I will now introduce the Albany State University administrators and guests who are seated on the dais with me. Platform participants, please stand as I call your name. To my immediate left is Dr. Angela Peters, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Next is Dr. Charles Ochi, Executive Director of the Graduate School. Dr. Melanie Hatch, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Rhonda Porter, Associate Dean of the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies. Dr. Sarah Brinson, Dean of the Darden College of Health Professions. Mr. Frank Malinowski, University Registrar. Mr. A.L. Fleming, Vice President for University Operations and Strategic Initiatives. Dr. Wendy Wilson, Vice President for University Relations and Chief of Staff. And to my immediate right is our commencement speaker, Mr. Bakari Sellers, New York Times bestselling author and attorney. And Dr. Takeshia Thomas, President of the Albany State University National Alumni Association. Thank you. Class of 2021, I am proud to stand with you today to mark this accomplishment of your matriculation to Albany State University. Graduates, please take a deep breath and relish in your achievement. You have dedicated countless hours of studying to develop both professionally and personally, which has prepared you for your next step. And each part of that journey that you have walked is essential to your growth, and you are poised to become the experts in your chosen field. Thank you for your commitment to Albany State, to the unsinkable and indestructible Albany State University. It is now time for you all to become what you've come here to become. Become a creative leader in education, innovators in science, our pioneers in health professions, and groundbreakers, entrepreneurs, and artists in whatever world you decide that you want to be in. Perhaps some of you are destined to help others, like Malaysia Dexter. Today, she receives a bachelor's degree in social work. She will begin her career at the DeKalb County Division of Family and Children's Services. While at ASU, she received a grant awarded to students pursuing a career in child welfare and volunteered at the Early Learning Center, the ASU Early Learning Center, and the Lily Pad Sane Center. We also have Keeney Anthony, who's receiving a degree in criminal justice. She is a member of the Velma Fudge Grant Honors Program and has been accepted into the Albany Law School in New York. Yoera Jones, a marketing major, also a member of the NAACP, Marketing Club, Pre-Alumni Association. She will be moving to West Palm Beach to begin her job with Pepsi. Ursula Netters is receiving a degree in marketing. She participated in the Thurgood Marshall College Fund Leadership Institute, which led to an internship and job offer at Boeing. ASU faculty and staff are dedicated to ensuring that our students receive that academic excellence. Now we'll take a moment to acknowledge ASU's 2021-2022 Employee of the Year recipients. Teacher of the Year, Dr. Jennifer Heyer, Darden College of Health Professions. Scholar of the Year, Dr. Yong Jin Lee, College of Arts and Sciences. Staff Members of the Year, Wanda Laster, College of Arts and Sciences. The University Service Award, Dr. Roger Claude Lawanga, College of Business Education and Professional Studies. Emerging Junior Faculty of the Year, Dr. Julian Baxter, College of Arts and Sciences. Online Faculty of the Year, Dr. Deanna Howell, Darden College of Health Professions. Director of the Year, Dr. Laverne McLaughlin, Library Services. Thank you, faculty and staff, for your continued commitment to our students. So class of 2021, as you are inducted into the ASU Alumni Association, I ask that you always remember your alma mater. Come and visit her often. As an alum, you must invest your talent and treasure to ASU. You make the path to success easier for those who will follow you. Now we will have a musical selection by the Albany State University Concert Chorale, led by Dr. Marcia Hood.
Just hold on. No run, no, said you lost your train. You can't fly straight and keep looking back. Just keep your head on the ground. Yes, you gotta hold on. Just hold on. Well, my brother, hold on. My brother, you gotta just hold on. Just keep your head on the ground. Yes, you gotta hold on. Just hold on.
If you wanna get to heaven, let me tell you how. Just keep your head on the gospel.
Just keep your head on the plow. Hold on. Just hold on.
If that plow stays in your hand, line straight to the promise.
Just keep your head on the plow. Hold on. Just hold on.
Oh, my sister, hold on.
Hold on, my sister.
Yeah, you gotta
Just hold on. Yeah, just keep your head on the plow. Hold on. Just hold on. Mary had a golden chain and everything by Jesus' name. Just keep your head on the plow. Hold on. Just hold on. Keep on climbing and don't you tire, 'cause every rung goes higher and higher. Just keep your head on the plow. Yes, you gotta hold on. Just hold on. Well, my brother, hold on. Hold on, my brother. You gotta just hold on. Yes, just keep your head on the plow. Yes, you gotta hold on. Just hold on.
Oh, my sister, hold on.
Hold on, my sister.
Yeah, you gotta
Just hold on. Yes, just keep your head on the plow. Just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Rain. Hold on. Rain. Hold on. Sing it. Hold on. Shout it loud. Just keep your head on the ground. Just
Thank you, Dr. Hood. So graduating class and distinguished guests, I'm proud to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Bakari Sellers. Mr. Sellers made history in 2006 when at just 22 years old, he defeated a 26-year incumbent state representative to become the youngest member of the South Carolina state legislature legislature and the youngest African American elected official in the nation. He is widely considered to be a rising star within politics and a leading voice for his generation. He has followed in the footsteps of his father, civil rights leader and former president of Voorhees College, Dr. Cleveland Sellers. In his tireless commitment to public service while championing policies to address issues, Sellers earned his undergraduate degree from Morehouse College, where he served as student body president. He earned his law degree from the University of South Carolina. Sellers currently practices law with the Strong Law Firm in Columbia, South Carolina, where he heads the firm's strategic communication and public affairs team. Mr. Sellers has recently added diversity, equity, and inclusion consulting to the list of services offered. He is also a prominent political contributor for CNN. In addition to his impressive list of early accomplishments, Mr. Sellers served on President Barack Obama's South Carolina Steering Committee during the 2008 election. Sellers has been a much sought-after public speaker and has provided political and social commentary and analysis on many major news outlets. We are honored to have Mr. Sellers here with us today. Mr. Sellers.
Good morning. Good morning. President Frederick, members of the faculty and board of trustees, distinguished guests, family, and graduates. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to recognize where we stand. I think sometimes we forget that here in Albany, Georgia, we stand in the footsteps of SNCC and SCLC and the NAACP. It's milk and sweet honey on the rock. It's those who believed in freedom that could not rest. This is where we learn to stand in spite of fear. This is where we stood for change together. This is hallowed ground. But I will tell you, since being invited to speak at today's commencement, I have received two pieces of advice regarding my remarks. The first is that delivering a commencement address is like being a body at a wake. They stick you in the middle of the room, but deep down, they really don't want to hear a lot out of you. And the second was a reminder to always adhere to the 5 B's. Be brief, brother, be brief. So with that in mind, let's get started. It's always a great honor to speak at commencement celebrations and to be here today and not only share in this celebration, but to offer my congratulations to the class of 2021. To the family and friends who join us today, congratulations, because today's celebration is as much for you as it is for the graduates. You see, the truth is that had it been up to me, I would not have attended my own graduation. However, my mother made it clear that it was not up to me, saying that she would be attending the ceremony with or without me, and she strongly advised the former, as the latter would have serious consequences. To the graduates, let me congratulate you on this achievement, realizing a success that has been years in the making. Understand that this is a rare and special moment, so I want you to enjoy it. I want you to cherish this feeling of accomplishment and confidence because it slips away when you're not looking, and it's almost impossible to get back once it's gone. Our expectations for you, all of you, are high. But you see, that's the price of success. You didn't think this was going to get any easier after today, did you? You see, sorry, they brought me in here to break it to you. It turns out that you did all of this work for all of these years, and as your great reward, you get to work harder. So congratulations. But I will tell you the secret that not many people will, that hard work is actually worth it. Even when you're knocked down and tired and it feels like you can't get anything right and you wonder, what am I doing this for? Understand that it's worth it. It's like the old story I always loved about Smoking Joe Frazier, He was born the sharecropper, son of a sharecropper in rural Beaufort County, South Carolina, and went on to become heavyweight champion of the world and one of the few men to beat the greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. You see, before Frazier was heavyweight champion of the world, he was just another amateur with potential. He was aggressive and strong with an uncanny ability to take a punch and keep going. He won 3 Golden Gloves heavyweight championships in his 3 years as an amateur. In fact, he won all of his amateur fights but one. It was a split decision loss to a young man named Buster Mathis. And so when he had an opportunity to avenge that loss by squaring off against Mathis in the 1964 Olympic trials, he was more than just a little excited. But unfortunately, that excitement got the better of his training, and during the match, he fell back into his old routine of leading with his head. And as you can imagine, Mathis took full advantage of this and landed a never-ending stream of punches to Frazier's head and face, easily winning the match and securing his spot in the Tokyo Olympics. Now, as you can imagine, Joe was more than just a little bit disappointed. Not only had he lost his chance to go to the Olympics, but he lost to his bitter rival. He was not taking it well as he sat in the hospital recovering from the fight, considering giving up boxing for good. And that's when his trainer came walking in, whistling and grinning from ear to ear. Frazier tore into him, calling him every nasty name that you can imagine before asking, "What do you have to be so happy for?" The trainer took the abuse in stride and just kept smiling as he explained that he was thinking about all the fun he was going to have at the Olympics in Tokyo. And Joe said, "Maybe you saw a different fight last night, but we ain't going to Tokyo, Buster is." And the trainer said, "It shows what you know." Despite the loss, Frazier would be fighting in Tokyo instead of Mathis because Mathis was medically disqualified. The trainer said, "He hit you so many times in the head last night that he broke his hand and now he can't fight." Frazier went on to win gold in Tokyo. And I tell you that story for 2 reasons. One, because I can't think of a better way to describe the college experience than enduring a relentless series of blows to the head that leave you beaten, bewildered, and in a position to make history. And 2, because it demonstrates what is possible when a prepared mind and body finds opportunity and absolutely refuses to quit. You see, class of 2021, I want you to understand, when you are resilient, when you are determined, and when you are phenomenal, anything is possible. You can change the world, and you will. Of course, that intersection of training and timing is exceedingly rare in this life. That sort of resilience and determination is rare. It is phenomenal, and so are you. Of course, you and I know that your intelligence, your preparation, and your determination alone are not enough on their own. You have to put them into action. That's why commencement speakers like me are always telling graduates like you that you should commit yourselves to something greater than you are, that with great power comes great responsibility. Now, I'm not Uncle Ben and you ain't Spider-Man, and you don't owe me anything. So if you want to take this training and opportunity and turn it wholly to profit, to make the millions you've been dreaming of, the big house and the nice cars, I can't stop you. I wouldn't even if I could. You see, go ahead and get all of those things. You deserve that and more. But here's the thing. Right now, nearly 1/3 of black students live in poverty. Nearly 75% of black students have parents with little to no college education, and 10% don't have a high school diploma. 45% of black students attend high poverty high schools, and 90% have no access to internet at home. We know the statistics. We were just talking about COVID, but COVID infection rates in black communities are roughly 260% higher than in white communities. If you're black, you're nearly 5 times more likely to be hospitalized in the pandemic, and you're more than twice as likely to die. More than 4.6 million black children live in households where no parent has a full-time job. And people of color make up about 30% of our nation's total population, but 60% of our prison population. And what's the leading cause of death for black men between the ages of 20 and 44 years old? Homicide. But I want you to understand, if we don't do something about it, No one will. I've been blessed to have some remarkable success in my life. I get to practice civil rights law standing with the victimized when no one else can or will. I've been able to bring my perspective to the news of the day, and I've had the honor to represent the people I grew up with, the people I've loved in the halls of government. But I'm still a kid who grew up in Denmark, South Carolina, where there's 3 stoplights and a blinking light, where the median income is less than half the national average, where the jobs are hard to come by and the ones you get don't pay enough to live on, where the schools leak when it rains, where the students shiver in their classrooms, where the nearest hospital is an hour away and a broken down basketball goal with the net rotted off is considered a privilege. I have a privilege. I have a responsibility as well. And when you get this degree, so do you. It's the same responsibility that Joseph Winthrop Holley, born in 1874 to former slaves in tiny Winsboro, South Carolina, brought to Albany to lead this institution into history. And it's the responsibility Joshua accepted when he assembled all the tribes of Israel at Shechem. He talked to Abraham and Jacob and Esau. He told them about Moses and Aaron, the bondage in Egypt, the exodus into the wilderness, and all the battles they'd won. He went through the whole story, the good and the bad, the struggles they had faced and the miracles they had witnessed, all of them, and he reminded them of God's promise. I gave you a land on which you did not toil, and cities you did not build, yet you live in them and eat from vineyards and olive groves you did not plant. Class of 2021, we were given a land on which we did not toil and cities we did not build, yet we live in them and eat from vineyards and olive groves we did not plant. The men and women who came before us built those cities and planted those vineyards because they refused to leave us behind hungry and unloved. And now it's up to us. It's up to you. Because we are resilient, determined, and phenomenal. And it's up to us to be the change that your grandmama has been praying for. And we are not alone. When the New York Times reporters wrote about the Greensboro Four who sat down at a Woolworth's lunch counter and started a sit-in movement that would spread across the country like wildfire, they said the demonstrations were generally dismissed at first as another college fad. But this opinion, it lost favor, however, as the movement spread from North Carolina to Virginia, Florida, South Carolina, and Tennessee. Some whites wrote off episodes as a work of outside agitators, but then even they conceded that the seeds of dissent had fallen into fertile soil. The seeds of dissent had fallen into fertile soil. Albany State on this day is fertile soil. You see, we know, lastly, that life isn't fair. But the fact that life in and of itself is not fair should not be cause for hopelessness and cynicism, especially on a day like today. Because you are proof of a different fact. And I hope you all understand this, that while life isn't fair, it ain't fixed either. And you are living, breathing examples that the age of miracles has not passed. That this is still the land of opportunity, even if, because of the way you look, you have to work longer and harder to find it. You are the seeds of dissent falling upon this fertile soil at the intersection of training and timing, and this class in particular, with all that you've been through, you're resilient, determined, and phenomenal. And now when you walk across the stage, you will possess the single greatest catalyst for success and change there ever was, which was an educated mind. So life isn't fair. It never was. And it ain't fixed either. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dare greatly and fail. Don't be afraid to aim high and fall short. Don't be afraid to be the miracles that you already are. Don't be afraid to pioneer new technologies, to revolutionize education or business or agriculture or healthcare. Don't be afraid to imagine developing new, more resilient infrastructure that helps protect your community and mine from the more frequent and more powerful storms spurred by global climate change. Don't be afraid to lead a new generation of young people that understand that you don't have to be a celebrity to be a hero. And don't be afraid to be that ripple or change that crosses the sea and comes back again. As you leave here today, go with that knowledge and tradition that dares you to be more than you ever imagined. And stand with audacious hope. That is our call to urgent action. right here, right now. Upon this hallowed ground, stand proud and we will stand with you. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it's done, and understand that we can't be free until we all are free. Now, thank you, congratulations, and go give every one of them hell.
Thank you, Dr. Sellers. Your message hit home. We hear you, and we cannot dare say understand the assignment. So at this time, I will ask Provost Peters to come forward and present the Fall 2021 candidates for graduation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have arrived at a most joyous moment within today's ceremony. You have been waiting for this moment, and now we are here today. Each candidate for graduation has worked so hard to reach this stage in their life, and each one of them deserves to clearly hear the calling of their names. Although we know it may be difficult, we ask that you refrain from loud and excessive talking so that each candidate for graduation today may hear the calling of their name. Candidates, we ask that in consideration of your fellow graduates, please proceed directly to your seat after you receive your degree this morning. Yes, it is your moment, candidates. Yes, it is your moment. But just remember that it is also the moment for the person next to you. Thank you, candidates, for governing yourselves accordingly. Friends and family, now I will request formal approval from President Marion Ross Frederick to confer degrees. The conferral is the ceremonial process by which permission is granted by the university president to proceed with the awarding of degrees. Upon the president's conferral of degrees, the academic deans will come forward to begin the diploma awarding ceremony. President Frederick, it is my distinct privilege to report to you that the candidates that are assembled here today are duly qualified in all aspects for their degrees. They have been recommended by the faculty, have been reviewed by the registrar, and have been confirmed by the office of the provost. I now recommend them to you, Madam President, for conferral of their degrees. Fall 2021 candidates for graduation, please stand and remain standing at your seats. At this time, President Frederick will come forward for the conferral of your degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree which you have earned upon completion of all curricular requirements, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please be seated until your college is asked to come forward.
The first degree awarded will be the master's degree. President Federick, you will be assisted this morning with the awarding of diplomas by Dr. Charles Ochi, Executive Director of the Graduate School, and the respective academic deans.
Will candidates for master's degrees please stand and come forward? O'Brien Arnett, Business Administration. Taylor Austin, Business Administration. Diane Corbin, Business Administration. Crystal Daniels, Business Administration. Vanetta Donaldson, Business Administration. Bruce Edwards, Business Administration. Aaliyah Howard, Business Administration. D'Angelo Smith, Business Administration. Latalia Walden, Business Administration. Angela Jackson, Criminal Justice. Shaikia Johnson, Criminal Justice. Militia Jones, Criminal Justice. Michaela Lowe Author, Criminal Justice. Anthony Morgan, Criminal Justice. Jonathan Nwasu, Criminal Justice. Wakwanza Solomon, Criminal Justice. Carrion Tolbert, Criminal Justice. Roderick Hubbard, Educational and Leadership. Rashandra Hayward, Elementary Education. Shannon Pearson, Elementary Education. Deborah Cox, Public Administration. Author Clarence Franklin Jr., Public Administration. Natalie Key, Public Administration. Williamson Mezamore, Public Administration. Shavala Tolbert, Public Administration. Sharina Kiana Yasmin Woods, Public Administration. Natalia Hendricks, School Counseling. Demencia Jenkins Fleming, Educational Leadership. Alexis Mitchell, Special Education. Leonard McCrae, Educational Leadership. Latrice A. Flowers, Educational Leadership. Vivian Johnson, Criminal Justice. Ishmael R. Haynes, Public Administration. Corey Morgan, Public Administration. Marty Jones, Educational Leadership. Jalen Hilson, Masters of Social Work. Candidates for master's degrees, you may now be seated.
Hoods are the most distinctive feature of academic attire. They are lined with silk in the colors of the institution granting the academic degree and trimmed in velvet in a color representing the discipline as indicated in your program booklet. President Fedrick, it is my most distinct pleasure to report to you the seniors who are graduating today with honors. Each of these graduates can be recognized by their distinctive honor cords. All seniors with a cumulative grade point average of 3.50 to 3.74 have cum laude honors. These honor graduates are identified by white cords. At this time, we ask that these graduates please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Magna cum laude honor graduates are identified by blue cords, and they have a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89. At this time, we ask that these graduates please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. And the highest honor, President Fedrick, is summa cum laude. They are identified by gold cords for the graduating seniors with a cumulative grade point average of 3.90 to 4.0. At this time, we ask that these graduates please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. President Fedrick, at this time, we will begin awarding the bachelor's degrees, associate's degrees, and professional certificates. The academic deans will assist you with the awarding of diplomas. Dr. Melanie Hatch, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Rhonda Porter, Associate Dean of the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies, and Dr. Sarah Brinson, Dean of the Darton College of Health Professions.
Will the candidates of the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and come forward? Shakira Brittany Anagdu Doughton, biology. Shakira Banks, biology, magna cum laude, honors program, merit scholar. Jadia Flood, biology and associates in biological science, cum laude. Jada Golden, biology, cum laude.
Beverly. With a D as in dog. Devaney. And what was the last name?
Devaney Gross, biology. Tiana Holman, biology. Erica Hart, biology. Zion Holiday, biology. Jasmine Jones, biology. Carrington Key, biology. Reagan Levant, biology. Rodness Lusant, biology. Jayetta Lovett, biology. Skyla Payne, biology. Malik Pierce, biology. Tashira Shepard, biology. Diana Shy, biology. Ashari Danielle Smith, biology, magna cum laude. Alexis Wilson, biology, magna cum laude. Daisha Murray Yancey, biology. Tasia Howard, chemistry. Edward Cunningham, computer science. Cervantes Jackson, computer science. Brandon Johnson, computer science. Jordan Johnson, computer science. Garrett Jones, computer science. Ashanti Terry, computer science, magna cum laude. Anthony Thomas, computer science. Darian Wingfield, computer science. Bryce Winston, computer science. Katura Butler Reed, English. Vincent Charles, English. Najwa Alston, forensic science. Lalicia Anderson, Forensic Science.
Monet.
Kaylin Monet Bridges, Forensic Science. Ayana Freeman, Forensic Science. Devin Freeman, Forensic Science. Anaya Kiara Green, Forensic Science. Taylor Kiara Hall, Forensic Science. Diavion Hawkins, Forensic Science. Evan Suber, Forensic Science. Deja Baker, History.
LaShawn.
Dejanae LaShawn Everett, Interdisciplinary Studies. Deja Fletcher, Interdisciplinary Studies. Simone Powell, Interdisciplinary Studies. Destiny Walker, Interdisciplinary Studies. Tiara Baker, Mass Communication. Felipe Banks, Mass Communication, cum laude. Darrell Emerson Jr., Mass Communication. Shalise Thomas, Mass Communication, cum laude. Jerron Thomas, Mass Communication. Raven Turner, Mass Communication. Justice Weston, Mass Communication, cum laude. Ashley Woodson, Mass Communication. Brianna Walters, Mathematics. Kehinde Akinsana, Organizational Leadership. Kimberly Carolina, Organizational Leadership. Tamaya Hurd, Organizational Leadership. Vicki Marie Hall Johnson, Organizational Leadership. Tiffany Lee, Organizational Leadership. Justin Gilbert, Political Science, magna cum laude. Kennedy Patrick, Political Science. Jordan Waller, Political Science. Catherine Williams, Political Science. Brina Blackman, Psychology. Associates in Early Childhood Education. Morgan Carter, Psychology. Alexis Collins, psychology, cum laude. Tranisha Fudge, psychology.
I'm going to say Linnell.
Ayana Linnell Gamble, psychology. Mary Bernadette Hernandez, psychology, magna cum laude and honors program merit scholar. Sydney Hill, psychology. Kamaya Hunter, psychology. Regina Kennedy, psychology. Destiny Macon, psychology. Jada Martin, psychology. Allison Morris, psychology. Zukrat Olagier, psychology, cum laude.
Brianna McDowell.
Brianna McDowell, psychology. You may be seated.
Goodness. Thank you. Thank you.
Clayciana Owens, psychology. Clark Pittman, psychology. Corey Oliver, psychology. Alike Powell, psychology. Kennedy Smith, psychology. Zaria Travis, psychology. Jolanda Walker, psychology. Jordan Morris, Sociology. Courtney Norwood, Sociology. Calvin Richardson, Sociology.
Cummings.
Bianca Cummings, Visual and Performing Arts, summa cum laude and honors program merit scholar. Melvin Quimby Jr., Visual and Performing Arts, cum laude. Jawan Turner, Visual and Performing Arts. Jessica Simpson, Art Pathway. Royal People, Psychology. William Hicks, Mass Communication.
Oh, your mom. Oh, your mom.
Cantrell Sias Jr., Computer Information Systems Pathway. Jada Smith, Forensic Science Pathway.
Armstead.
Skylar Armstead, General Studies Pathway.
Elise Bill.
Elise Bill, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Abira Bay, General Studies Pathway. Adrian Daniels, General Studies Pathway. Donovan Drake, Associates, General Studies. Cole Fortson, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Yasmin Frazier, General Studies Pathway. Brian Hallman, General Studies Pathway. Khalil Jackson, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Ashley Johnson, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Gayla Marcus, General Studies Pathway. Philip Medlock, General Studies. Chioma Woketi, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Joshua Pratt, General Studies Pathway. Jamia Prince, General Studies Pathway. Ashlyn Robinson, General Studies Pathway.
Suttles.
Jaden Suttles, General Studies Pathway. Elizabeth Bozeman, General Studies Pathway. Richard Williams, General Studies Pathway with distinction. Titus Humphrey, History Pathway. Sharon Wells, Liberal Arts Pathway. Saul Cutliff, Political Science Pathway.
Congratulations.
Cornethia.
Cornethia Bishop, Psychology Pathway. Leandria Weaver, Psychology Pathway. Tatiana Dunlap, Sociology Pathway. Kamaya McGee, Sociology Pathway. Kylia Rich Miles, Criminal Justice. Thank you. Okay. You may be seated.
At this time, will candidates for degrees from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies please stand and come forward? Brendan LaShawn Manuel, Accounting. DeAndre Richard, Accounting. Miranda Jordan Taylor, Accounting. Kani Anthony, Criminal Justice, Cum Laude, and Honors Program Merit Scholar. Maggie Bell, Criminal Justice. Joseph Brackens, Criminal Justice. Jariah Christian, Criminal Justice and Associates in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Akira Dennis, Criminal Justice and Associates in Criminal Justice. Rogelio Diaz, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Maya Dowdell, Criminal Justice. Robin Edwards, Criminal Justice. Precious Fowler, Criminal Justice. Gerald Green, Criminal Justice. Stacy Green, Criminal Justice. Brandon Hall, Criminal Justice. Celia Ford, Criminal Justice. Chelsea James, Criminal Justice. Shantaria Durger, Criminal Justice. Dylan Kinder, Criminal Justice. Leggett, Criminal Justice. Quantarius Marcus, Criminal Justice. Kiana Marius, Criminal Justice. Destiny Maxey, Criminal Justice. Kayla Page, Criminal Justice. Angel Singleton, Criminal Justice. Tamiria Richmond, Criminal Justice. Jordan Starks, Criminal Justice. Destiny Taylor, Criminal Justice and Associates in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Benjamin Wright, Criminal Justice. Darren Johnson, Education. Jasmine Allen, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Kimberly Malik Barrington, Management. Jalea Conley, Management. Daisha Ford, Management. Zykeria Gibbs, Management. Ashana Hargrave, Management. Kalia Ayana Harris, Management. Charisma Head Jr., Management. Nakivia Hood, Management. Michael Jerome Hudson, Management. Mohini Patel, Management and Marketing and Associates in Business Administration. Brittany Polite, Management. Nicole Porter, Management. Jordan Pullins, Management. Roman Victor, Management. Amber Willingham, Management. Kimberly Woods, Management. Deshaun Dillard, Marketing. Yo Era Jones, Marketing. Ursula Netters, Marketing and Associates in Business Administration, cum laude. Felicia Starks, Marketing. Zipporah Williams, Marketing. Marquise Bell, Middle Grade Education. Alexis Evans, Middle Grade Education. Jamila Hawkins, Middle Grade Education, cum laude. Starla Huey, Middle Grade Education. Ashlyn Marion Kirkland, Middle Grade Education. Alicia Castrua, Middle Grade Education. Nakia Collier, Social Work. Elisha Davis, Social Work. Malaysia Dexter, Social Work. Veronica Jordan, Social Work. Tyreek Daniels, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Christopher Duffy, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Janari Green, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Maya Hill, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Asia McKenzie, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. India Peterson Miller, Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Felicia Davis, Technology Management. Jaslyn Romer, Business Administration Pathway. Tatiana Tott, Business Administration Pathway with distinction. Frederick Williams, Business Administration Pathway. Ariana Woods, Business Administration Pathway. Kamijah McIntyre, Criminal Justice Pathway. Channing Perry Scott, Criminal Justice Pathway. Excellent. Precious Cuts Spears, Criminal Justice Pathway. Diana Villalba de la Cruz, Criminal Justice Pathway with distinction. Tamaya Blackshear, Early Childhood Education Pathway. Naliaka Timpson, Elementary Education Pathway. Kriston Gunn, Middle School Education Pathway. Ayana Turner, Middle School Education Pathway. Candidates for degrees from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies, you may now be seated.
Will the candidates of the Darton College Health Professions please stand and come forward? I know. Oh my gosh. Health and Human Performance. Deja Atkinson, Health and Human Performance. Catherine Bonilla Segura, Health and Human Performance. Shantae Bird, Health and Human Performance. Jalisa Calloway, Health and Human Performance. Shelson Chavez Miranda, Health and Human Performance, cum laude. Derek J. Davis, Health and Human Performance. Derek O. Davis, Health and Human Performance. Jamal Davis, Health and Human Performance. D. Berry. Janasia D. Berry, Health and Human Performance. Marion Keyshawn D. Berry, Health and Human Performance. Sequavius Driver, Health and Human Performance. Jayla Franklin, Health and Human Performance. Donatella Garner, Health and Human Performance. Harrow. Ebony Harrow, Health and Human Performance. Tamira Haskin, Health and Human Performance. Erica Hayes, Health and Human Performance, cum laude. Andre Heller Jr., Health and Human Performance. Tiara Hobbs, Health and Human Performance. Inferia S. Howard, Health and Human Performance, cum laude. Cameron Jallo, Health and Human Performance. Eric Jenkins, Health and Human Performance. Jakira Johnson, Health and Human Performance. Kawamba Jones Jr., Health and Human Performance. Maria Marin Basilio, Health and Human Performance. Bimmy Xavier Hayes, Health and Human Performance. Jeremiah Mullins, Health and Human Performance. Kendall Parker, Health and Human Performance. Lakendra Pass, Health and Human Performance. Tyson Alexander Randolph, Health and Human Performance, cum laude. Kiana Rankins, Health and Human Performance. Keenan Ringer, Health and Human Performance. Shambrika Scott, Health and Human Performance. Tomaya Simmons, Health and Human Performance and an Associate's in Health Science. China Singleton, Health and Human Performance. Marjavion Stewart, Health and Human Performance. Darius Tillman, Health and Human Performance. Jawan Tucker, Health and Human Performance. Cameo Wilkerson, Health and Human Performance. Aaliyah Williams, Health and Human Performance. Brandon Willis, Health and Human Performance. Sierra Willis Bell, Health and Human Performance. Stacoria Wright, Health and Human Performance. Vanessa Ansa, Nursing. Tamaya Arnold, Nursing. Melissa Bell, Nursing. Gina Jones, nursing, magna cum laude. Sarah Mena, nursing. Tamara McLean, nursing, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Musgrove, nursing. Barbara Perrier, nursing. That's okay. Shambretta Reagan, nursing. Brittany Reheiser, nursing. Jessica Austin, dental hygiene. Durham. Shayla Durham, dental hygiene. Okay, thank you. Krishanda Caldwell, dental hygiene. Jamaica Edwards, health and information technology. Shannon Lang, health information technology with distinction. Tammy Lang, health information technology with distinction. Shanae Allen, health science pathway and EMT. Jerica Bryant, health science pathway. Kelsey Cooks, health science pathway. Charisma Cooper, health science pathway. Kiara Duto, health science pathway. Zayon Farrell, health science pathway. Shinita Gaines, health science pathway. Natalia Gregory, health science pathway. Carissa Harriet, health science pathway. Jakaria Harris, health science pathway. Izell Hawkins Jr., health science pathway. India Hill, health science pathway. Mecca Jones, health science pathway. Michaela McCoy, health science pathway. Autumn Monroe, health science pathway. Charlie Norman, health science pathway. Mia Norris, health science pathway with distinction. David Odom, health science pathway. Natiana Pratt, health science pathway. Kyla Randall, health science pathway. Tiara Robinson, health science pathway. Nigeri Singletary Muhammad, Health Science Pathway. Taisha Smith, Health Science Pathway. Jasa Tarrant, Health Science Pathway. Aja Talbert, Health Science Pathway with distinction. Aaliyah Tukes, Health Science Pathway. Davicia Walker, Health Science Pathway. Tequila Wallace, Health Science Pathway. Talia Wallace, Health Science Pathway with distinction. Quatisha Williams, Health Science Pathway. Jada Wilson, Health Science Pathway. Jarek West, Health Science Pathway. Cameron Williams, Health Science Pathway. Deasia Williams, Health Science Pathway. Jarius Jackson, Medical Laboratory Technology. Amy Keene, Medical Laboratory Technology with distinction. Crystal Robertson, Medical Laboratory Technology. Latrice Banks, Nursing. Joanna Barksdale, Nursing. Shatoria Bembry, Nursing. Derica Bonner, Nursing. Marcus Collier, Nursing. Michael Davis, Nursing. Marsha Fowler, Nursing. Ikil Gibbons, Nursing. Ashley Noel Sanders, Nursing. Patrice Grady, Nursing. Justice Grant, Nursing. Imani Green, Nursing with Distinction and Honors Program Merit Scholar. Mandy Greenfeld, Nursing. Stephen Travis Harper, Nursing. Kaylin Hill, Nursing. Kendall Hills, Nursing. Sharonica Jackson, Nursing. Tamisha Jackson, Nursing. Yolando Johnson, Nursing. Shadria Jones, Nursing. Latisha King, Nursing. Latisha Knighton, Nursing. Serenity Legier, Nursing. Purity Njagi, nursing with distinction. Shannon Payout, nursing. Leandria Phillips, nursing. Tonika Phillips, nursing. Tabitha Pollock, nursing. Jalyric Rhodes, nursing. Wow. Kiara Rouse, nursing. Nadej Sai, nursing. Michael Sanders, nursing. Caitlin Sarber, nursing. David Sachdolski, nursing with distinction. Mary Swimer, nursing. Amanda Thomas, nursing. Paige Walker, nursing. Rosa Westmoreland, nursing. Jayla Armstrong, occupational therapy assistant. Aisha Bell, occupational therapy assistant. Carson Bryant, occupational therapy assistant. Amari Cato, occupational therapy assistant. Rayonica Collier, occupational therapy assistant. Sugar Duzant, occupational therapy assistant with distinction. Shantaria Kinsler, occupational therapy assistant. Mosley. Jakayla Mosley, occupational therapy assistant. Lauren Newman, occupational therapy assistant. Kenya Ringer, occupational therapy assistant. Cartavius Roberts, occupational therapy assistant. Sha'is Ross, occupational therapy assistant. Daniel Walton, occupational therapy assistant. Vanasia Wright, occupational therapy assistant. David Bennett, physical therapist assistant. Gracie Cox, physical therapist assistant with distinction. Jonathan Glover, physical therapist assistant. Gabrielle King, physical therapist assistant. Andrew Mertson, physical therapist assistant. Taylor Miles, physical therapist assistant. Shalisa Oliphant, physical therapist assistant. Kaylin Shoemake, physical therapist assistant. Derek Steptoe, physical therapist assistant with distinction. James Wilson, physical therapist assistant. Kayla Allen, radiologic science. Ashley Ben Levy, Radiologic Science. Brennan Gilliard, Radiologic Science. Ametris Williams, Radiologic Science. Brianna Bradley, Respiratory Care. Adriana Nicole Brown, Respiratory Care. China Astasie Cosby, Respiratory Care. Diamond Childs, Respiratory Care with distinction. Lauren Francis Dunson, Respiratory Care. Asia Nicole Hughley, Respiratory Care. Alyssa Kegler, Respiratory Care. Jermaine Namorin, Respiratory Care. Kaylee Parr, Respiratory Care. Kaylee Parr, Respiratory Care. Jessica Peppers, Respiratory Care. Keisha Thomas, Respiratory Care. Karamet Smith, Nursing. Alexis Curry, Health Science. India Matthews, Health Science. Ramesia Robinson, Health Science. Nursing. Tamara Smith, Nursing. Candidates of the Darton College of Health Professions, you may be seated.
Graduates, we are extremely proud of each and every one of you for completing this journey. You are to be commended for not giving up in your pursuit of excellence, not giving in to doubt or unexpected barriers that could have hindered your progress, nor giving in to zoning out when times were tough and when assignments were due. Please know that you are our inspiration as we continue our work of providing a quality education and opportunities for all students who seek this through education. Now, graduates, the moment you have been waiting for. family and friends that are in the stands, please get your cameras ready for this moment. Will all candidates for graduation please stand? Candidates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Count to 10. So at this time, we will now have our commissioning ceremony. Captain Wilson, will you come to the podium?
Cadet, ho! President Frederick, it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you our member of the ASU Fall 2021 graduating class, Cadet Anthony Thomas. This cadet not only has met the academic requirements for graduation at this great institution, but he has also met the stringent physical and mental challenges of the Army ROTC Leader Development Program. In view of these facts and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, the President of the United States has authorized us to commission him as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. President Frederick, I request your permission to administer the oath of office. Cadet, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Army, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. We will now have the official pinning of the lieutenant bars. At this time, will the family members of the new second lieutenant please come down? Pinning the bars on Second Lieutenant Thomas are his mother, Tawina Thomas, and father, Anthony Thomas Sr.
Lieutenant Thomas has been branched an infantry officer in the Army National Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Second Lieutenant Anthony Thomas.
Forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no
We will now conduct the traditional silver dollar salute.
God bless the USA.
The silver dollar salute is a time-honored tradition in the Army. Newly commissioned second lieutenants present a silver dollar to the first non-commissioned officer that salutes them. This tradition represents the special role the non-commissioned officer plays in the development of the young officer's professionalism. Non-commissioned officers will be relied upon heavily during the lieutenant's initial duty assignment. They are the Army's trainers, and it is their duty to ensure the young lieutenant continues to develop technical and tactical proficiency and understands the officer's role in the Army. Rendering the silver dollar salute to Second Lieutenant Thomas is the current military science instructor here at ASU, Sergeant First Class Ronald Harvey. We will now present the commissioning document to Lieutenant Thomas. President Frederick, this concludes the recognition of our lieutenant that has achieved excellence. On behalf of the United States Army Cadet Command, we appreciate your continued support and steadfast commitment to making our military science program one of the best in the country. May God continue to bless you, the Albany State University, and the United States of America.
Thank you. Now, Dr. Takeshia Thomas, President of the ASU National Alumni Association, will induct our graduates into the Alumni Association. As Dr. Thomas comes, you may note our graduates are wearing medallions. These medallions have been provided to commemorate the significant accomplishment in our graduates' lives. Dr. Thomas?
Graduates, please stand. Throughout life, we will be involved in programs and ceremonies as we pass from one stage in life to another. At this moment, you are participating in the ritual of becoming alumni of the Albany State University National Alumni Association. And completing your program of study, you have met the test, and you are now joining that distinguished group of Albany State University graduates. Will you please acknowledge your graduation and passage into the Albany State University National Alumni Association by saying, "I do," when asked to do so. Please raise your right hand. I don't see all of them raised yet. All right. As an Albany State University graduate, you have a responsibility to be loyal to Albany State University, to ever uphold her principles and guard her interests to the best of your knowledge and ability. As an Albany State University graduate, you have the responsibility to keep yourself fully informed of the institution's needs, desires, and developments. As an Albany State University graduate, you have a responsibility to cooperate with the Albany State University National Alumni Association and with the institution in every way possible. Do you accept these responsibilities? Do y'all really accept them? All right. By the authority vested in me as president of the Albany State University National Alumni Association, I hereby affirm that you are now alumni of Albany State University National Alumni Association with all rights, responsibilities, I'm going to say that one more time, all rights and especially responsibilities and privilege of any active alumni. Congratulations on a job well done. You may be seated, and go Rams.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas. Let me start again by acknowledging all of the graduates. Congratulations, and go forward and do great things. Let's give our graduates another round of applause. So graduates, let me ask you to stand one more time, please. To all our family and friends, the family and friends that got our graduates to this point, graduates, please give your families a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. And now I'm going to ask our family and friends to please stand. Thank you. You are our graduates' pillars of support. We thank you for your presence throughout your graduates' college experience. The graduates, please give them another round of applause while they are standing. Thank you, families. You may be seated. Graduates, with all that they've done to support you and get you to this point, please make sure you send them a heartfelt thank you and let them know that you appreciate all support that they gave to you. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our faculty who are back in the auditorium, which is so heartwarming. So ASU faculty, will you still please stand? It is so wonderful to see them back. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you, faculty. And to any of our ASU staff who are in the room, please stand. ASU staff. Thank you for supporting our students as well and getting them to this point. I extend a huge thank you to the ASU Albany State University Foundation Board of Trustees, the Darden Health Professions Foundation Board of Trustees, and also to the ASU National Alumni Association. Thank you for your service and your support of our students and for supporting our students financially to get through school. Will any alumni of ASU please stand? And the Darden State College, please stand. Alumni? Awesome. Thank you. Trick question? Trick question, graduates, you were supposed to stand. Should we do it again? Can all alumni please stand? Thank you again for all that you're going to do for Albany State, and for all of the alumni who are already out and about, thank you for supporting our wonderful treasure called Albany State University. So thank you for your support. Do we have any elected officials, special guests, please stand? Do we have a former elected official, please stand? There you go. Thank you. And Corey Morgan, thank you as well. Thank you for your support of Albany State. Our elected officials are great with our institution, so thank you. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to acknowledge my family and friends who love Albany State and support Albany State as much as I do. Thank you all, and thank you for sharing in this special occasion. We're going to have the alma mater, so I'm going to ask you to stand for that. Following the alma mater, which will be a good time then for you all to do the Ram book after the alma mater. So we'll have the alma mater led by the ASU Concert Chorale. Following the alma mater, please remain where you are until the platform guests, participants, faculty, and graduates have left the arena. Thank you for supporting Albany State. Congratulations, graduates.
Albany State, we dearly love you, whose walls are inscribed with knowledge so true, so solidly built on this foundation, a union of work and inspiration, teacher for those who strive for success. To thee we give praises above all the rest. Thy jubilant colors of blue and gold will ever honor and ever behold. Behold, thy name is an anchor upon thy sea, and sailing we put our trust in thee. In thee 'tis full, we see all the rest. To thee we give praises above all the rest.